Hello, beautiful mama. We're here today to continue our chat about boundaries and how they can contribute to cultivating and even protecting your mothering resilience. And so, the last chat that we had, we were talking more about determining our values because our boundaries are meant to be put in place to align with those values and to also protect them. And so what I'm going to encourage you to do is in this next step is to consider the season of mothering that you're in and the types of experiences that you might have in this season of mothering, or maybe in what's to come in soon to be seasons of mothering, and how you might create boundaries that align with and protect your values. So let's do a couple of examples. Perhaps you're pregnant, that's the current season of mothering that you're in, and you're looking ahead to those early days and weeks postpartum. If one of your values or a couple of your values are ease or experiencing ease, but also nourishing a really strong connection with that new baby of yours, it's going to be really important for you to have support in place that helps you experience that ease and helps you nourish that connection with your little one. So it comes down to exploring who might be able to provide that support, and then looking at how you might communicate the need for that particular kind of support, because oftentimes in those early postpartum days and weeks, the folks that are coming to see us are very well intentioned but very excited to see a new little baby. And so having a discussion with them ahead of time, or even when they first arrive, to let them know what your needs are in that time, letting them know that nourishing that connection with your little one is really important to you, and explaining to them the ways that they can best help. And I find that, communicating this to friends and loved ones can sometimes feel challenging. And so, to start with an understanding of where they're coming from and seeing, I know your intention is to help, and I know that you're really excited to cuddle this baby. This is what I need, and this is how you can best help. And then when I am looking for a break, maybe to take a rest or to have a hot shower, you'll get your chance to snuggle with this little one. When it comes to breastfeeding moms, a lot of breastfeeding moms really truly value the connection that feeding their babies at the breast creates for them. And so when it comes to that experience in those early weeks and months postpartum, it's really common to experience some sleep deprivation. And so perhaps as a mom, and for you support people who might be listening in, really connecting with and understanding that mom's boundaries. If she really values that connection and that relationship, then the solution to bringing her more rest and more energy can't come at the expense of that breastfeeding relationship, because that is going to cross a boundary and not align with her values. So what kind of help can we ask for or support people? What kind of help can you provide to those sleep-deprived breastfeeding moms who really value that breastfeeding connection with their baby? Maybe it's providing some more help around the house so that mom isn't having to worry about all that extra stuff outside of feeding a baby. Maybe it's offering to hold a baby while a mom rests, and then bringing the baby to her to nurse when the baby's showing some signs of hunger. Maybe it's helping her connect with the breastfeeding support providers in your local area. Often those support providers can provide some ideas or tips or solutions for how moms can get more rest and maintain that breastfeeding relationship that's so valuable to them. So I hope that that's helpful in giving you some ideas around how you might translate those values that you've been exploring into what some of your own boundaries might be in the current season of life and mothering that you're in. If you have any questions about this process, please feel free to pop them below. And I'm also going to pop below for the moms who are following along in this process who are pregnant. I'm going to pop below an example of what my partner and I did in preparation for our new little one to help us set some boundaries and communicate to our friends and loved ones what our needs were, because I knew for myself at that stage that I would have a really hard time asking for the help that I needed. So this was the solution that we came up with, the creative solution that we came up with, and perhaps it would be something that would help you as well. Take good care, and we'll see you again soon.